Today, I want to go through emotional intelligence in a practical way. Not theory, not general advice. How you manage yourself in real situations. When something doesn't go as planned. When you feel pressure, when you're dealing with other people. Most people, we were never trained in this. We were taught in how to perform, achieve, and function, but know how to understand or regulate what's happened internally. So you can become capable externally and still inconsistent internally. That's the gap. Emotional maturity is the ability to experience emotions without being driven by them. You still feel the pressure, frustration, and doubt. The difference is in how you respond. You can feel the pressure before an important decision and still think clearly. You can feel frustrated in a conversation and still respond calmly, instead of escalating the situation. You can feel uncertain and still take action. Most people wait for the feeling to change before they act. Emotionally mature people act while managing the feeling. Everything starts with identifying what's happening internally. If you don't know how you're feeling, how are you going to manage it? Instead of general statements like, I feel bad, define it more precisely. Perhaps it's frustrations, insecurity, disappointment, or pressure. Once you identify it correctly, the intensity drops, and then you're thinking more clear. For example, if you think you're angry, you might react very strongly. Then you realize it's disappointment what you feel, and the response changes immediately. Between what happened and how you respond, there's always a moment. Most people skip it. They go straight from trigger to reaction. The pause is where you regain control. Even for a few seconds, that's enough. Then you can ask yourself, what triggered this? What interpretation you made of this? What outcome do you want? And without this step, you just repeat patterns. But with it, you can change them. Strong reactions are rarely just about the current situation. They're influenced by expectations, past experiences, and meaning. So instead of focusing only in what happened, you analyze your response. Two people can face the same situation and react differently. The difference is in interpretation. Triggers show you that what's underneath your reactions. Anything that matters requires stability over time. Relationship, long-term goals, personal development all require consistency. You won't always feel motivated or comfortable. Emotional endurance is the ability to continue anyway. It's built through repetition, staying present, not reacting impulsively, but continue when it's not easy. Most communication issues are not about what it said. They come from emotional states, timing, and interpretation. People often communicate while still reactive, which create unnecessary conflict. A simple structure improves this, such as recognize what you feel, take a moment to settle, then communicate clearly. This avoids escalation and keeps things clear. Confidence is built through self-trust. You develop it when you handle situations instead of avoiding them. Each time you stay composed under pressure or follow through despite discomfort, you reinforce that trust. Confidence becomes as a result of consistent behavior. Constant comparison affects your focus. It shifts your attention away from your own direction. Instead of working on your path, you start evaluating yourself against others. So then ask yourself this. Is this useful for me right now, or is it distracting me? And the answer will keep you aligned. This is built through daily practice, through small actions, pausing before reacting, identifying emotions clearly, and staying present in uncomfortable situations. Nothing extreme, just consistency. Those small adjustments compound over time. You will still react sometimes. That's part of the process. What matters is what you do after. Recognizing it, taking responsibility, and adjusting your behavior. That's how growth happens. Over time, you move from reacting automatically to managing your responses intentionally. You become more stable, more consistent, and less affected by small disruptions. That's internal control. Emotional intelligence improves how you think, decide, and interact. It affects your relationships, your performance, and gives you clarity. It's built through awareness and repetition. And once it's developed, you can handle situations differently all across your life.